about 6:17 and time now for What's Trending. Well, a Las Vegas casino has a unique way to keep families entertained. The Silverton Casino Hotel's aquarium includes mermaids. The trained swimmers do tricks inside the 117,000-gallon tank, while some 3,000 creatures swim along with them. The aquarium is home to 100 different species from all over the world, and mermaids are not the only humans swimming with the fishes. There are safety divers and 6 full-time biologists on staff at the Silverton Casino, and that is really cool, actually. I've never seen anything kind of like that before. Granted, I haven't really been to Vegas yet, so I can't explain that much. But also really good on her how long she could hold her breath for as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just saw that little bit of video right there. There's a little thing down there that, that she can breathe, but that's impressive. I mean, look at those tricks right there, though. I mean, being able to hold your breath underwater for any amount of time is impressive, but I'm like, I hope there's a way for them to breathe because I didn't see any oxygen tanks or anything, but it's really cool to see. I mean, because it's not something you see every day. You just see fish in there, and then you see this little mermaid right there, and it's like, whoa. And then, of course, some cool tricks like that you see in the video there. I also like how they use fishes in the script, although I don't think fishes is a word, right?
Is it? I thought it was.
I don't think so, because fish, yeah, because the fish is also singular and plural for our language arts people out there. My bad. Oh, that was you. I wasn't even trying to blame you for that, but hey, it's a.
I should make sure it's not.
I mean, I think I've heard it used before. Swim with the fishes before, so you're not the first to use it. So we'll blame whoever created that first, which was not you.
Yeah, well, I should have known about that, though.
It's no big deal, though. It's a Friday morning. We're all here to have fun, right? But meanwhile, though, a ship that sank in 1891 has been discovered in Lake Superior off Michigan's Upper Peninsula. It's right nearby, right? Yep. This video is from the Great Lakes Shipwreck Historical Society, and they say the ship Atlanta is well preserved in the coldest of the Great Lakes. The Shipwreck group posted videos and photos with the name of the ships clearly visible at the depth of more than 600 feet and roughly 35 miles off Deer Park, Michigan. And Deer Park is about 50 miles due west of Whitefish Point in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. The sonar technology had a critical role in locating the Atlanta, and the ship was being towed by another vessel when the line snapped during a storm, and crew members got into a lifeboat, though only 2 survived when the boat overturned. And you know, there's a little personal story here too. I mean, not with this particular shipwreck, but I have been to Lake Superior, near the Bayfield area, and we went to the Apostle Islands.
Yeah,
and
it's a really pretty area.
It is a very pretty area, and we went on one of the boat tours of the lighthouses, and while we were on that, though, they knew where one of the shipwrecks were, and we could look like in the glass parts of the underneath of the boat, and you could see actual shipwrecks down there, and it's kind of interesting to see, because you can still kind of see like how the boat was designed and everything. It's kind of interesting to see the history, and of course the lake, I think the lake was a little bit more on the cloudy side that day, but we could still kind of see parts of the boat, and I'm like, this is crazy. And there's a lot of boats that have sunk in Lake Superior over the years.
Yeah, and I was, before I moved out here, I was getting my diver certification, and like your final test was to go diving. This was over in Michigan, by Alpena, Michigan, actually. There was the bay there has got a lot of shipwrecks, so that was going to be like our final test to go and dive and check out these ships. And I was really looking forward to it, but then I kind of had to move out here, so that was for me. But out by Whitefish Point, though, you'd be surprised how many shipwrecks are actually in that area, like just within, I don't know, maybe a 50 or 60 mile radius in Lake Superior. It's really amazing. The museum explains a really good job.
Oh yeah, and you're from there originally too.
Well, not in that area, but yeah,
you're from Michigan. You're from Michigan.
I'm a troll, so yeah.
Too good. A lot of boats there. You know a lot more on the boats part, but yeah, really interesting to talk about that.
For sure. Let's change gears a little bit. So a deer rammed into a glass window of a Virginia clothing boutique this week. The animal caused quite the chaotic scene, all captured on video, and the store had customers inside when the deer burst through the window. The deer seen on this video started walking around the boutique, and the deer was in there for some time until 3 Good Samaritans came to the rescue. 3 men were able to distract the deer with the lights out to help get it back outside. No one was hurt in the ordeal, and there was minor damage to the shop. And quite the encounter there. I can't really say I've experienced this before when a deer just walks into or crashes, I guess, into a business.
Or it looked like it just charged.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm kind of curious. Obviously, I'm not an animal, so I wouldn't know this. I mean, it's kind of funny to see that guy just looking at it there. But it's like, what made that deer kind of charge into a window? Maybe its own reflection. Maybe something it didn't like, or you never know, honestly. And of course, deer are never nice to vehicles either, as we all know. I know last fall I had my first incident. I think it was only going 25 miles per hour, but boom, into my truck too. And
I hit one. I was going really slow, but it was like during an ice storm a couple years ago, and I literally could not stop.
I tell you, deer, while they're good for the environment, they can definitely be a nuisance to many, whether it's a building or vehicles too. But we got to keep things moving here, right? So.